You will never be bored again. Not for one more second, for the rest of your life. Somebody already made sure of that. Not by accident, by design, in meetings, with data, with teams whose entire job is closing the 4-second gap between nothing is happening and something is. It starts small. The elevator doors close. There used to be 4 seconds of nothing in there. Now your thumb is moving before the doors finish. You didn't decide to do it. That's the part worth noticing. The decision has been removed from the process entirely. The bathroom break used to take 2 minutes. Now it takes 11. You don't notice the extra 9 because nothing about the experience signals extra. It's designed not to. You walk to your car. 20 seconds of dead air used to just be dead air. Now there's a voice in your ear before your keys out of your pocket. The gap doesn't get a chance to open, let alone be felt. You're in line for coffee. This used to be the most boring part of the morning. Now it's gone entirely. You look up and you're at the counter, and 4 minutes of your one life have passed without a single unsupervised thought in them. Here's what's actually happening underneath all of this. Your brain runs on a reward system that responds most strongly not to guaranteed rewards, but to unpredictable ones, a mechanism called variable reward. It's the same mechanism that makes slot machines addictive. You don't know if the next scroll has something good in it. That uncertainty is the hook, not the content itself. Apps aren't competing for your attention by being interesting. They're competing by being unpredictable, because unpredictable is what your dopamine system can't ignore. And boredom, it turns out, is the perfect trigger for this. Boredom is just your brain signaling, I have no task, allocate me one. For most of human history, that gap got filled with whatever was nearby. A thought, a memory, a conversation, actual silence. Now it gets filled in under 1 second by something engineered specifically to exploit that exact signal. The engineering isn't subtle once you know what to look for. Infinite scroll removes the natural stopping point a page used to have. Autoplay removes the decision to keep watching. Notifications recreate the boredom signal artificially, even when you weren't bored, just so the loop has a reason to restart. Multiply this across a few billion people experiencing the same daily gaps, and you get one of the largest economies ever built on something that used to be free. Boredom used to be free. Now every second of it has an estimated dollar value attached to it in advertising terms, because that's what the entire loop was reverse engineered from. Not how do we entertain people, but how do we convert idle attention into ad inventory. So you keep going, because none of this asks for your permission. You're just living your life, a little smoother now, a little less empty. But something's quietly missing, and it takes a while to notice what. You're on vacation, an actual sunset. You catch yourself reaching for your phone halfway through it. Not even to photograph it, just reaching, out of habit. You put it away. You reach again 4 minutes later. The sunset finishes without you. There's a guitar in the corner of your room you used to play out of pure boredom, badly, for hours, because there was nothing else to do. It's been 11 months. Boredom used to accidentally produce hobbies, ideas, and long conversations. Those things needed the empty space to happen in. The space is gone, so a lot of what used to grow there quietly stopped growing. You're at dinner. A friend is talking. You nod. You miss the last 4 words. She notices. She doesn't say anything, but the next time something actually matters to her, she mentions it a little less directly, tests the water first, because some part of her has recalibrated what listening from you actually means now. You try leaving your phone in another room to fall asleep without it, almost as an experiment. You last 4 minutes. Your hand moves toward it before you've consciously agreed to the plan, which is exactly what a well-trained habit loop looks like from the inside. You don't examine it, you just get up and get it. A memory surfaces one afternoon, unprompted. You're a kid, lying on the carpet, staring at the ceiling. Nothing is happening. Nothing is supposed to happen. And you're completely fine with it. More than fine. There's a specific, nameless comfort in it. You try to recreate that feeling on purpose one evening. Phone in another room. Nothing to do. It doesn't come. You wait, and it doesn't come. The capacity for it didn't go anywhere dramatic. It just went unused long enough that it atrophied, the way any unused thing does. You don't notice the exact moment this became true, because there wasn't one moment. There were thousands of 4-second gaps, quietly closed one at a time, and at some point they added up to a version of you that doesn't quite know what to do with silence anymore. You pick up your phone one more time. Nothing happened. Nothing needed you. For 1 second, there was just quiet. And somehow, that's the part you couldn't sit with.